Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on June 24th or 25th, 2025, depending on where you're at in the world. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless, okay? If you're drawn here, there might be something here for you. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 videos every single day, one between 4 and 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, Florida time. 10:30 p.m. comes with a live chat, so if you like to get in and chat with other people, Aquarius, not Aquarius, so there's a little bit of everybody in there. Great group of people. We'd love to have you. All right, before I do start your reading though, I want to be the first to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of you who return and support the channel, and thank you to my moderators. Okay, let's see what's going to come out for this Aquarius video. Oh, goodness. We have mature woman, and we have mice. We have a message. Okay. All right, everything's looking good. Looking good. I do want to clarify these with a tarot deck, and that's what I had planned to do. Because normally I use more oracle cards when I start this reading, but these Kipper Lenormands are very, very literal, so I'm going to pull a tarot card for each one of these, and then that's just going to be taking the place of what I would normally do for my oracle part of the reading, because the first most important right here, mature woman, we have the mice, which turn to 5, okay, 23. Someone could be seeing 2s, 3s, 5s, 6s, 1s, new beginning. Here is possibly some sort of commitment, all right, home, stability. This is very prosperous, okay, that dandelion here. Now, generally, there's a message. It might be a message that's incoming toward a mature woman, or someone could be receiving a message also from one. Tell me about that. 3 of Cups. So this is okay. So this ring in reverse, I feel like it has something to do with a marriage in reverse, okay? Because I see cards of that. So there's someone here who might want to talk, have a union. Maybe there's something that's been on their mind, or maybe there's something on your mind. But this is like a message. Yeah, there's a message. I got a couple of cards of that. Tell me about the mice. And it has something to do with letting go. It's almost as if somebody reaches out and, you know, says they've let go of something, or asks if you have. This definitely has let go, cut off energy, okay? And literally we have the sword going right toward the 3 of Cups, and you know that means 3 is a crowd, 2 is company. Someone's getting cut, and this could be like everybody can know each other here too, because this can be like a friend. Someone could even be cutting a friend out, all right? But with this, it's definitely with this what the heck, it fell. Maybe there's something to that. A marriage fell apart, or is falling apart, or a commitment has fell through, or a contract, because it is next to a home. Okay. Tell me about the messenger. Oh. All right, so it looks like there's a message coming soon. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. We're still in Cancer season. Maybe it will happen. But Ace of Cups is reverse. Eight of Pentacles is reverse. So I don't know if this is like happening when someone's not focused on love, because it's like maybe somebody wasn't focused on love. Maybe somebody was focused on their coins, or maybe, you know, something else, because there's a lot of coins here. I have an 8 of coins and a 4 of coins. So if it's saying that somebody wasn't focusing on love and maybe was focusing on coins, is this coming out because now somebody wants to focus on love? That's where we're going to need to do like the full tarot reading. Tell me about I think those are dandelions. This is a lot for that. It's definitely, someone's definitely looks like they're watching from the internet, okay? And stuck in their mind about a Tower reverse, all right? So stuck in their mind about something that happened here in the past, or stuck in the mind of, it seems like, about, yeah, some strife or difficulty. Someone is stuck in their mind about this. Now, if somebody's going through some sort of strife or difficulty and they've been trying to focus on their coins and hasn't been focused on love, I mean, that could be like someone is reaching out to a mature woman and being like, look, this is why I haven't had a chance. Okay, I've been doing a lot of things. Or if a mature woman was to do it, vice versa. And that could be anyone. It could be someone who is a friend, family member, co-worker. But in the Kipper Lenormand, if it's a woman or a man, it's usually quite literal. And there could be somebody who has Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart involved. And it's like, so we already have Aquarius. We already have either some karmic energy or possible Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we also have Gemini energy here with this Knight of Swords. We have fixed energy here with the World card. But for me, it's someone's watching on the internet, somebody. And this is, somebody wants to know. Either somebody wants to know if you have, like, who is this person who is this mature woman? Because the message is going to that person, it seems like, or coming out from that person. Like, it's the message and the mature woman, however it's going back and forth, okay? And it has something to do with somebody noticing or watching from the internet, maybe gaining some information or wanting to know something, like, because it's associated with this Tower, with this strife, okay? And there could be some sort of difficulties or strife that happens with someone in a friend group, or someone, you know, someone close but karmic, if that makes sense. Close but karmic. Tell me about the ring reverse. Yeah, and so someone's trying to make a decision about a relationship. Something about relationships somebody's trying to make a decision on. Okay, whether they want to be in one, get out of one, join in a contract, join in a whatever. There's that. But this is all very it's favored, okay? It is favored. It might be difficulty and strife, like I said, in somebody's finances, or somebody in a friend circle gets cut off because, maybe it's tied to the finances, but it just seems like there's two energies going on. And then there's a message either going to or from an older woman. Aquarius in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles, okay? The Three of Wands reverse, okay? Maybe somebody's wondering if your financial status has changed. Maybe even somebody is wondering, because this is like, okay, are you broke? In the past you were. Has something changed? So I feel like somebody is wanting to know some information, some status, because in the past there was some sort of tower, something happened, and it could have involved a home, okay? Because in the tower, people are thrown out of the house, and here's a house reverse, so it could literally have something to do with this. Yeah. Somebody who has some strong Leo in their chart somewhere could be out of the equation, either cutting themselves out or getting cut out, but doesn't have to be. We have fire energy. Like I said, there's strong fire energy here. And it's tied to judgment, which is really tied to Pluto, which is in Aquarius. So we're going to do there's going to be probably a lot of stuff that comes out about somebody trying to get a message, which it has been. Again, there's something to do with some strife or turmoil, something about the loss of a contract, a home, a possession, okay? And then this good news, definitely good news right here. Two cards of good news. Like I said, could be going to or coming from an older woman, literally, and something to do with this strife, hardship, something like that. So some sort of strife or hardship, okay? Now, we're going to start with your tarot reading. We're going to do a Celtic spread and see if any more details come out. I am going to clarify that as well. And then we're going to close out with an Enchanted Map Oracle card. And it's probably going to sum up everything or offer advice. It just, you never know with that. It's very diverse, that deck. All right, starting off with Major Arcana, Sagittarius, Temperance Angel reverse, and the Nine of Discs in the reverse, okay? It can go a couple of ways because it's reversed, but I feel like we have the Empress in reverse on the bottom and the Star in reverse and the King of Cups. So this is like, you may not know how this person feels, all right? And then there's this energy of strength in the reverse. When the strength card is there, if the Tower wanted to come out over here, somebody might be trying to recover something. Literally Pentacles. Literally could be. Nine of Pentacles is reverse. You know? Somebody might be explaining something from the past and talking about it being a bad time and not being stable, or like I said, it has to do with some sort of strife, and now it seems like now there's some sort of good news. And then we have the Six of Cups and the root of this, and it can be someone who's thinking. It's the one who's thinking about you, unless you're the one thinking about somebody when it comes to, I mean, if it makes sense, anything that's happened here in the past. Strong indication with some form of stability, home or contract, and difficulty maybe in finances. We got the Hermit in reverse, and that is Virgo energy, and it's also the energy of someone comes out. And there's a hidden factor here. Could literally be a Virgo because I have the Hermit and Prince of Disc, both Virgo cards. So there could be changes if you are dealing with a Virgo, or if you're a Virgo watching, maybe there are changes that are happening, coming about. And we also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the recent past. So here's this energy of, now here's the Tower again. So here's this energy, we got the Prince of Cups. Cancerian energy, could be Cancer season. Someone has it in their chart, doesn't really matter. It's also, it's a Knight's type of energy. So it's not, you know, it's someone who wears their heart on the sleeve. Someone who can be very sweet, loving, helpful, okay, and kind. But they're also, like I said, they're a Knight. They could be also younger, all right? Or some sort of difference, because this would be a pretty major age difference if it's a Prince of Cups and a mature woman, okay? But we have the Eight of Swords, and that's maybe what literally somebody is thinking about here, coming in, all right? Offering their heart on their sleeve. Something to do with the Tower in reverse. Or offering you their cup of love after a breakup. Let's get the rest of these cards. That's where clarifying will help a little bit more. Oh my. There's somebody could be thinking about you and thinking about really missing you. I mean, the Five of Discs and the Six of Cups, it's one thing, you know, to think about somebody and they just come across your mind, you know, you just have like a casual thought. No, this is missing, longing. Prince of Disc again. More Virgo energy. Let's get the rest, the staff. We have two more that came out before that. And last one. All right. All right. Somebody's finally ready. Stable and secure. This is, if you had money problems, that might be clearing up, especially when you and this person align. If they had money problems, they might be now aligning with you because, you know, it does seem like money was a blockage. Okay, it does. A lot of Pentacles in the reverse, and then to only be ending up and as the King of Disc at the end of this, being finally stable and ready. And if it doesn't have to do with money, it has to do with a relationship. Somebody wasn't ready for a relationship before, and now somebody is. So let's clarify to know if that's exactly what it's trying to say. But there, you know, somebody wants to offer their cup of love to the, you know, Queen of Cups, the one they love. But they were showing up as a Knight of Cups. Again, that can also be wanting to date you, all right? But with the intention of a relationship. So if this person wants to date you, it is in the intention of having a relationship. It is not in the intention to just keep it like sex or casual sex or whatever. And it does look like it would lead to long-term person. Unless you have two options. If you have an option between a younger person and a middle-aged person. Tell me about art. Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles is here again reversed. It's starting off the reading that somebody wasn't ready. They wasn't stable enough, either emotionally or financially. Okay, that's really what, and they weren't. And it has a lot to do with being in a relationship. But now someone is. Okay, somebody wasn't stable enough, emotionally ready or something, and now they are. Tell me more. Anything else? Give me more details. Again, strong. Virgo keeps coming out. We have the Hermit again. This lone rider just wants to keep coming out in this reading. So if you're dealing with Virgo, leave a comment. But it's not the only sign. It's just strong. There's also, like I said, there's strong Sagittarius. I have a couple of cards of Sagittarius, but it's really talking about somebody wasn't doing very well. All right. And they were not, it seems like somebody wasn't stable enough, maybe financially stable enough in their eyes for whatever they are ready for now, or you are. It's just like, okay, it wasn't right. Okay. My money wasn't straight, or I wasn't ready, you know, or maybe I just wanted to date and like now I'm ready. All I can say is now this person's ready. Whatever issue they had in the past, it seems like it's behind them. And the devil is even reversed on that. And this person, I want to clarify this because this can literally be, it could even be a dream. Tell me about that Seven of Cups. Someone could be fantasizing about seeing you in the future as well. It doesn't mean like having like a, you know, like a, you don't have to get dirty with it. Just like someone thinking about you, daydreaming about, you know, seeing you again. Okay. How nice it would be to see Aquarius again. How nice it would be to see Aquarius again. Tell me about that Seven of Cups. A lot. So much wants to come out. Yeah. I'm here. I don't know who sings that song. It says, when will I see you again? When will my heart beat again? The name is on the tip of my tongue. When will I see you again? When will my heart beat again? So this person's heart beats. King of Swords here. Sure looks like somebody wants to make up with you and they're watching you. Somebody is thinking about seeing you again. When will I see you again? When will my heart beat again? And it's a success with Aquarius, victory with Aquarius, making up with Aquarius, okay? Ten of Cups with Aquarius. There's a happy family right there. It could be making up with family as well. Gemini energy, but Princess of Swords is watching and spying. Six of Disc. Someone has been watching or spying. It does look like on the internet. I want to know about that Tower. Now, if they weren't ready, they could have been in a relationship and the relationship is over. Maybe somebody, because I just heard right after I said that, I heard somebody could have gave their relationship a chance, but it just still isn't. Just still isn't working. And then we have all of this energy here. It's like we have now 3 knights. Okay, I have the Knight of Cups twice. I have the Knight of Wands. And somebody is going through some serious changes and seriously have changed their train of thought completely. Completely change your train of thought to someone is very, you know, someone is in a good position. They're in a good state of mind. They're ready for this. They're stable for this. The money is ready, stable for this. And it has a lot to do. I keep seeing 3s in reverse, so that means somebody does have to go. And I do see a lot of like fresh start energy here. Somebody can't stop thinking about this, and it's what it's doing is it seems like it's the thoughts are leading to the Tower. The thoughts are motivating this person to come towards you. It motivated the whole change to begin with. And literally we have the Death card here. That is change. Tell me about the Two of Swords. What's the decision? Messaging. Just let me, you know, send Aquarius a little old quick text message. I'm just gonna say hi. That's it. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, let me just because the Knight of Daggers can also be like my internet, and the Eight of Wands message, text message, because you can go back and forth. So someone's like, should I just send Aquarius a little quick text message? Just let me send him a little old message. Not sure if they're going to hit their mark with that, though. Okay. Tell me about that Three of Cups in the reverse. Wow. Wow. Somebody wants to forget about the past and just focus on the future, because the future is psychedelic, baby. Yep. Somebody wants to move beyond the past. Somebody wants to send a message. Tell me about the Moon reverse, Pisces energy. Something comes to light here. I feel like somebody wants to move beyond the past. The past meaning like, look, I wasn't stable or ready for this, but I am now. I feel like because somebody can't stop thinking of you, it has a lot to do with, you know, this person's like, look, I must, you know, I love Aquarius. I love Aquarius, and I'm thinking about them, and I need to connect with them. And I feel like that's someone's intention. I do feel like someone's going to plant a seed, and I do feel like the seed's going to come in the form of a text message. If it's not to your phone, maybe a social account if they know it, you know. But I do feel like it is going to come in the form of, you know, a quick message to see where it goes. And with the Eight of Wands here, I think it does go somewhere, because the Eight of Wands isn't just one way, it's back and forth. So I do feel like you're going to respond. Tell me about the Moon reverse. This is... Somebody might tell you something about a fire sign, or somebody might tell you um, karmic is gone, but it has something to do with an exchange. So if they're telling you something about a fire sign, they're telling you something about something they done. But again, they could be telling you a karmic is out, or they could be asking you. But I feel this person is going to go from thinking about change to just doing it. They're just going to go from doing nothing to just bam, coming in. But it does seem like it has to do with the message. And I do feel like whenever you're responding back and forth, I do feel like then this person is going to feel the door is open and they are going to actually travel toward you. Okay. Tell me about the King of Disc. Well, and tell me about the Devil while we're at it. The Devil is reversed. Capricorn energy, justice reversed. Someone could have, it's really just saying somebody has gotten themselves out of some sort of karmic debt. Literally, could be debt. But someone's gotten themselves out of some sort of karmic debt. All right, and now they're ready. Now that karmic debt could have been related to a person, relationship, their finances and stability, or they just had to go through something and grow because they were showing up in night energy, but no longer in night energy now, and they're ready. Okay. So we have the Sun here in the reverse, clarifying the King of Discs. So this person is going to, make their offer. They're going to, make their stand. Okay. And it has something to do with the Sun, which is literal Sun, okay, Leo, and happiness, and it's in the reverse. So it can go along the lines of, I ended a karmic situation. I had to learn to value myself and my happiness, or I'm not happy because you're not in my life. However it goes, but it's around that, this person's explanation. Somebody losing sleep, definitely. Yeah, that came out there. That was already out. The Magician has to do with Virgo and Gemini energy, and it's communication, and there's a fight. So somebody does not want it to go there, all right? Somebody doesn't want to fight, all right? But I feel like someone's prepared if they need to. But I feel like what happened in the past? What happened in the past between you guys? What happened in the past between Aquarius and this person? If anything, what happened? The Empress reverse. Ten of Swords reverse, okay, and Three of Swords. So this is a person who could have avoided. This is somebody who, whatever they avoided with you, it seems to be what's causing their source of thoughts and pain, and now realizing and recognizing their emotions for you and how strong they are, their love, and it's literally driving this person toward you. But it looks like message, like through a social account or on the internet. Anyway, it looks like it comes in through internet connection. So however that happens, right? And then after that, I mean, I do see like back and forth communication. I do. So if this is your reading and you're saying, they can go suck an egg, I'm not seeing that language here. I am seeing some sort of dialogue. I am seeing something about some sort of karmic energy going or a conversation about that. And then I'm seeing that somebody also, somebody's not trying to bring trouble, all right? Somebody's wanting to be in peace and remain in peace, but it's like, in order for this person to come and make you an offer, there's something that's got to go for them to make it, or something has to go so you can accept it. See what I mean? All right. Anyway, if this is your reading, you should know, you might feel it. I'm going to close out with an oracle card, and I want to thank you all again. Thank you for being here and hanging out if you're still here, and thank you moderators again. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we have deep freeze in the reverse, and then dry desert came out. It fell out. So something goes from cold to hot with you and this person. You could be seeing 4s, 11, 11. You can be seeing 8s, 6s, and 2s with these cards. There's definitely something going from cold to hot. All right, because I do see that if this is your reading, it looks like you respond to them or they respond to you. Anyway, guys, I love you. I will see you in the next one, and namaste, my friends.